The following state officers and government officials have openly been involved in electoral campaigns and malpractice in Ol Kalou, among others. The Honorable Alice Wahome, Cabinet Secretary for Lands, Public Works and Housing and Urban Development. William Kabogo, Cabinet Secretary for Information, Communications and Digital Economy. Davis Chirchil, Cabinet Secretary for Roads and Transport. Rebecca Miano has actually left her office. She has put up an office in Ol Kalou. She even tried to summon the ACK Church for a seminar on tourism to bribe them to campaign for the UDA candidate. And the ACK parish minister stood her off. She had called them for a seminar in Naivasha. I don't know what ACK church officials have to do with the tourism in Kenya. She has left her office. She is actually working from Ol Kalou. Nixon Coril, the Principal Secretary, State Department of Lands. Patrick Mariru, Principal Secretary, State Department for Defense. Alex Wachira, very notorious. He has even removed the transformers from Bere and taken them to Ol Kalou. The transformers he took to Bere during the Bere by-election, he has now removed them and taken them to Ol Kalou. Joseph Bogwa, the Principal Secretary for State Department for Roads. All roads in Nyandarua, in all the neighboring constituencies, have stalled. But in Ol Kalou, he is there launching roads. Mary Mudhoni, the Principal State Secretary for Public Health, she was having, with Aden Duale, a medical camp and demanding IDs before people are treated. I don't know what an identity card would inform when you are treating somebody. I thought they are supposed to take their blood pressure, their temperature, and their sugar levels. But instead of doing that, finding out what is their BP, what's their sugar levels, what is their temperature, instead they are taking the ID, which means the whole thing was a fake. They just wanted to take IDs from the gullible people of Ol Kalou. Anan Wangombe, the Principal Secretary for State Department for Gender. Mr. Philip Mainga, the Managing Director of Kenya Rails Corporation. He brought a fake train in Ol Kalou after 45 years absence, you know, and it knocked a few vehicles because there are no signs anywhere. You know, I'm asking the people of Ol Kalou to avoid that train. It's a disaster in the making. Charles Karondo, the chairman of the Communication Authority, he has come to Ol Kalou for 3 months. He's the one actually doing voter bribery at night. You know, when he's not in Ol Kalou, he's in Keharu, where he's been the sponsor to oppose Dende Nyoro. He's the one actually mapping all the homes for voter bribery. Mr. Ethokon, before you can threaten to cancel the election because of voter bribery, can you summon these state officers and pull them out of Ol Kalou and let the law take its course? Don't be a crybaby. Why are you crying about voter bribery when the culprits are known and the law is in place? What are you telling the people of Kenya? You are crying to Kenyans to do what? You are the one who is supposed to take action against these people. Then you are shouting, oh, this election I can cancel, there is too much voter bribery, oh, there could be violence. You are the one charged with the responsibility of managing elections in Kenya, not the Kenyan people. What do you want the people of Ol Kalou to do? I just wonder, yesterday, the fake deputy president and leader of majority Kebani Ichung'wa summoned deputy county commissioners in Gilgil and told them to create an infrastructure today to meet chiefs and assistant chiefs who shall be given money for bribery on Sunday night and election night to go and bribe people in every house. So the chiefs and the assistant chiefs will be meeting Kindiki and Ichung'wa today. And Ichung'wa did tell them that they are in charge of IBC. In fact, Ichung'wa went ahead to tell the government officials that they have bought a house in Karen for Mr. Ethokon at 80 million. Ethokon did not have a house in Nairobi, he was living in Turkana. I want to challenge the chairman of IBC to confirm whether he has moved to Karen and how did he purchase this house. He has been in office for a year. His income is not sufficient to buy a house for 80 million. Is it true what Ichung'wa is saying, that the government has bought you a house in Karen so that you can bangle the 2027 general election? And Ichung'wa told the officers that they have instructed Ethokon to make sure that the UDA candidate is announced the winner, even if he loses, even if people die. I want to challenge Ethokon When did you move to Karen? You came from Turkana. You came to my neighborhood at a house of 80 million. Where did you get the money to buy a house for 80 million? It must be what Ichung'wah is saying, that they bought you the house and you do what they want. Mwangi Kujori has been calling the presiding officers and threatening them, offering them money to bangle the election. And those who refuse, he is intimidating them. That he has instructions to make from William Ruto to make sure the election is won. And he is telling them that if they don't help government, they'll face government wrath. I want to thank the returning officer and all presiding officers in Ol Kalou. So far, they have been very firm. Please don't be intimidated. Kionjore, Ichung'wah, Kindiki, Ruto will take you nowhere. Live up to the oath you have taken to conduct free and fair election in Ol Kalou.